Hey, hi. Wait.
Hello, you're hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
sorry, you're hello.
3,
hey, hi,
2,
hello, welcome.
1.
Hey,
Hi.
hello.
Welcome.
This is our Q&A video.
We are at the Hen House Rehearsal Studios, and we're answering the questions that you sent in for us.
That's right, Stephen, and let's take it away with the first question. Let's not waste any time at all.
Hey.
Now we can start.
Now we can start.
Nice tea.
Hit me with the question.
Sean, Kai from California says, if you could be a girl for one day, what's the first thing you would do?
Run in the park.
Shit, what would I do?
That Vietnam flashback. It's fun.
Okay.
Well, I would...
Next question.
What is your favourite song to play? Paula from Germany.
Germany.
6th Street.
6th Street.
Tied between 6th Street and Without You, besides the new EP. Besides that,
Yeah,
those
Without
new
You,
songs are a
yeah.
lot of fun.
Without You is sick.
Who's the loudest member of the band? Yul from the Netherlands. Does loud
Loudest
count
member.
like singing
I think
when you're not
you.
supposed to be
I
singing?
think you.
It's just you overall.
I think you. Piano, full
Steve.
volume, all-time recording.
Yeah.
Not even the drummers as loud as you.
hell was that?
What was the first concert you had been to? Jordan from New York.
Kiss.
5 stars.
The Police.
Was it
Muse.
really?
The hell? Uh-oh.
What the heck was that?
Sydney from North Carolina says, what's your favourite flavour of ice cream?
Ooh.
Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream, yeah.
I quite like the fruity flavours.
Grapes and ice cream.
Ice cream and grapes.
Grapes and ice cream.
That's not
It
a
is-
flavour.
It's amazing.
Ever imagine.
How did you guys meet? Miri from Finland.
Well, that was interesting.
I met Sean on Tinder.
Us 3 met at school, and we acquired Sean a bit later on the way.
We watch his sick drum covers.
I saw Sean on the computer. I was like, I want that one.
I want that one. I want that one.
Becky from Britain. You could have any 3 superpowers. What would they be and why?
Read people's minds. Fly. Invisibility.
Why?
Why?
Sneaky.
So like to read people's minds, because that'd be cool.
I would like control over the elements, like an airbender,
Or
like a
Avatar.
waterbender, like an
Yeah.
avatar. That'd be sick.
Wait, you might.
All of them.
Okay.
Kayla from Florida. What would you be doing if you weren't playing music?
Listening to music.
I'd be a farmer.
I'd probably be an Instagram model.
A band you really wanted to perform with. Doesn't matter if it still exists. Doesn't say where you're from.
All time
like-
low, state champs,
That's no-
Paramore.
It's a day to remember, because I love them since I
Mate.
was like
That'd be
a long
dope.
time.
That'd be
If I
sick.
could play with them, I'd be like, oh!
Man, how cold is it?
It's actually pretty cold.
Pretty cold.
Man, I wish I had a beanie. You know, a beanie.
Oh yeah, Ben, that'd be nice.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Do you
Well-
have any good TV or movie recommendations? I
Lost.
Friends.
Don't underestimate Desperate Housewives.
How I Met Your Mother.
Whose side are you on? Team Captain America or Team Iron Man?
I like that accent.
Amy from Ireland.
Captain America.
Captain America.
Best.
I like Iron Man.
Yeah, I like
love
Iron
Robert
Man.
Downey
What?
Jr.
What's your favourite breed of dog? Charlotte from Brighton.
A chihuahua.
Bulldog for me.
You're a pug. You like pugs.
I like
as well.
pugs, French bulldogs. I like bulldogs.
Yeah.
Bulldogs.
Have you ever seen a fat chihuahua?
I haven't. Have you?
Yeah.
Nelly from Mississippi, USA. Smiley face.
Nelly
says,
Furtado.
Do you any of you watch anime?
Yes.
I don't actually.
I don't.
I've watched it quite a bit back
Do
in the
you,
day.
Michael?
Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist, Naruto, bruh, lay it
Oh, I
on
watch
me.
Pokemon.
Yo.
If you could combine any 2 animals and make a new amazing pet, what animals would they be and why?
A leopard.
Emma from Southeast England.
Well, Emma, I'll get a leopard and I'll get a snake. Why? I don't know, but it's cool. Right.
What could you call a snake?
A snake.
Yeah.
Pug.
Ugh.
And a lion.
A dog. And a bear.
I'd do a tiger and a lion.
Bella in Hong Kong. If you could ask any musician, dead or alive, anything, what would it be? I would ask Justin Bieber what it was like.
What was what like?
What was what like?
being thrust into the world of pop stardom at 14.
My life is a movie.
Man, if I couldn't do that at 14. I was still climbing trees and probably
Everybody's
lighting fires
watching.
at 14.
Guys, favorite pizza topping? Deborah from Switzerland.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Deborah.
Everything.
My favourite pizza topping would be Moroccan lamb.
You know what? Barbecue chicken with the old cheese crust.
Mine would be everything.
Yeah, I do everything but olives.
No, olives.
You're an olive.
Can you describe the feeling you get when you're playing on a stage? Chantel, in Canada,
Bit of nerves, but mostly euphoria.
it's amazing. That's what it is. It's
I'd
great.
say nothing in the world can replicate the feeling of when you're on stage and people are enjoying your music, enjoying your vibe.
It's great when fans
Sing our
make
songs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's wicked
incredible.
when they sing back.
Who is the ladies' man in the band? Nina from Perth.
The smirk emoji.
Have you had any weird fan experiences yet? Nina from Perth.
Yes, we have had an intense one. I'm not going to say the venue. Like,
Obviously, we're hanging with
talking.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, we're talking with Jaden,
Yeah.
and some guy comes up, starts dancing to Britney Spears, "Toxic," and he's getting into it. Like he's loving it, and I'm getting into it as well. Me and Michael are like egging him on, like, "Yeah, this is awesome." And this guy obviously had a bit too much of the old salsa, and then he just like stops for a second. He starts like kind of swaying, and like opens his mouth a little bit, and then he just starts taking off his pants. That's a very interesting experience that we had.
That was very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, he was a great fan. He was a big fan.
Yeah. So we have our set list written up and whatnot. And so we've got our set list, so we know what we're playing, we put it out in front of stage, we're about to start, then we realise some fans have taken our set list
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
on the
right.
stage. So we couldn't remember what we were playing.
What's on your bucket list, right? From Malaysia.
There's a whole
Well, I have quite a few things
Tour
on
the
my bucket
world.
list.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd say I have quite a few things. Tour the world is one of them. Another one would be like meeting Brendan Urie, like all of our idols and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's all
Yeah.
on our bucket list, I think. All of our
Traveling,
idols.
playing music, interacting with fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely for sure.
Does Josh like lettuce?
No.
Ray from Malaysia. Will you kiss
Malaysia.
me under the lights of 6th Street or nah?
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or not?
Oh no.
Nah?
Yeah. Or not? Why not?
Why not?
Yo,
You've given us 2 love hearts. So.
Yeah. That means you get 2 kisses.
What colour M&Ms do you eat first? If you eat M&Ms, Anouk from the Netherlands.
The bag. I eat the plastic.
I eat green ones. Don't ask me why.
I'll sort of go all in. Just. Yeah.
I eat all of them.
Aline from Belgium. What's your favourite sport?
Tennis.
Dodgeball.
Soccer.
Soccer and tennis, but soccer.
Yes. Oh yeah, football.
We used to play, me and Mike.
You're from England.
Amber from Perth. What do you think the guy who discovered milk was doing with the cow? Well,
Experimenting.
it's obviously.
I don't know.
I know what it happened, right?
Go on, Stevie.
So, there was a cow that was about to fall off a cliff, right?
Yeah.
So the guy was trying to hold it back by the tail, but then it's flipped over.
Oh,
he
no.
sees the udder. He grabs it by the udder, holding it up, and then squirts himself in the face. The guy ended up in jail because they thought he threw the cow off the cliff. And it's all this animals' rights thing, you know.
Why is Stevie's bio so much better than the rest of you guys? Bella in Hong Kong.
What are you talking about?
Well,
I think
That's just blatantly outline. That's just wrong.
I think she's quite right.
Hi, I'm Julia Roberts.
What are your favourite shoes?
Oh,
Fine.
Vans.
Converse or
And
Vans?
sometimes Converse. Can I get a hug if you come to the Netherlands?
Of course.
of course,
Yep.
you get a hug.
Yes.
Why not?
Get a hug.
Just like this.
Aww. Aww. Go away.
Shannon from Bunbury. Would you rather befriend a dolphin or a shark?
Ooh.
I know dolphin would be cool because they're pretty smart.
Yeah,
and,
dolphins.
You can
Yeah,
ride them and
dolphins.
stuff. But I'd just do shark for the sake of being friends with a shark. That'd be sick. I call him Bruce. Neza from Sao Paulo. I think that's Sao. I can't remember. From Brazil. Who's the best songwriter? Well, I think no one, like, we all have elements that we're all good at in separate things, but I think we work best as a collective when we put all of our ideas together because we're all good at different things. Like, Stephen is really good with structures, instruments.
And we find
he's
we
an
find the
amazing creative mind. Michael is
Yeah.
just a creative genius as well. He comes up
Creative
with
genius.
the best guitar
Best.
lines, the best
Absolutely.
structures, just
Michael,
sick
oh,
ideas.
thanks, the god.
Sean is a sick drummer,
Oh,
awesome drummer, absolute beast.
we find the best. in
And
all of
Josh
us, you know.
does
We find the best. in
amazing
all of us.
lyrics.
Thanks, man.
Let
Yeah,
it all out, and
I
we all
don't-
combine everybody's.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, we already work on lyrics.
Yeah,
I reckon
exactly.
I reckon it's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Lauren from Texas says, "Can you take off your
Texas.
shirts?"
This is weird.
Yeah, this is really weird.
Oh yeah, I feel uncomfortable.
I'm out.
Who is the best dancer in the band? Jess from South Africa.
Best dancer.
Oh,
Josh.
I can bust some sick moves. At least I think I can. But that's all that matters.
We'll try. What is your favourite word? Nazi Harare from Zimbabwe.
Oh.
Dense. I love that word.
Dense.
Mayonnaise or peanut butter? Jabila from Ireland.
I would rather peanut butter because it's quite nice.
Yeah, peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm a peanut butter man.
Mayonnaise.
It's always got to be different.
What was the first album you bought? Owner from Spain.
Oh, I bought. Pretty sure I bought a Slipknot album.
Sean.
First album I bought. Pretty sure it was a Slipknot album.
Simple Plan.
Mine was
You do?
It was, yeah.
Was it actually?
Joshua Tree.
I could guess
Oh!
Let me guess it.
Yeah, so that's a sensational album. Will Michael marry me? Question mark, kissy emoji, Page from Rome.
Drum roll, please.
Oh!
Oh, this is a lot of pressure.
Suspense is building!
Another beam. Shh.
Yeah. Rita from Portugal.
Ooh.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about starting a band?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Write and play music that you're passionate about.
Yeah,
Just have fun with
Do
it.
it. It's great fun.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite horror movie?
Ooh,
Bethany, England.
Is it 28 weeks later?
The Shining.
That's a good movie.
Was it Bright?
It was
good movie.
bright as my future.
I don't like horror movies.
They scare me. Romy from the Netherlands says, when does Get Up, Get Out come out? I'm really excited.
It comes out on the
July!
Yeah! Owner from Spain. How many teas does Sean drink in a day?
Too many.
Too many. 3 many. More than 2 many.
Do they actually know the
kill a
answer?
small
That's the
child.
question. Do they know?
Good. What is it?
25.
Ray from Malaysia. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Oh!
What is your secret pleasure? Nina, the Netherlands.
Secret pleasure.
Desperate Housewives. I'm gonna go with that. Oh, I am not ashamed.
Deborah from Switzerland. Switzerland.
Switzerland.
You're Switzerland.
Yeah.
Shower or tub?
Tub. Rubber dub dub.
Rubber dub dub, Sean's in the tub.
Nothing. I like a nice bubble bath with my book, and I lay back and I'll read, listen to some nice music.
Celine Dion. What colour underwear are you wearing right now? Manila from Czech Republic.
Pink frilly panties.
Zara from Turkey says, guys, there's one question we all want answered. How is Stephen's last name pronounced? We'll do all our names.
Yeah, Sean Tighe.
Michael Bono.
Josh Raven.
Stephen Bierkens.
My name is.
My name is.
What?
My name is.
Slim Shady.
Emma from the Netherlands. What has been the biggest fear you have overcome in your life? Yep, I like to stay positive.
Biggest fear. Just
Emma from the Netherlands.
negativity. Just block it out.
Monique from Germany says, do you have a P.O. box? Question mark, question mark.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
It is
We'll put it on the
below.
screen.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description.
I'll put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
On screen.
On
yeah.
the screen, there it
Push.
is.
And please don't send
We
us
like-
anything horrible. I don't want to open to a dead animal. Where would you prefer to live? Beach, city, or country? Romy from the Netherlands.
Beach.
I hope I pronounced that right.
Beach.
Yeah, I love the beach. It's nice.
I'll probably go with the country. Hey?
Yeah.
Best joke.
Steven!
Oh.
Ha! Get me,
that's okay.
nerd!
What do you like the most about each other?
I'd say we all have a similar sense of humour. We can all laugh at the same
Yeah.
thing. I reckon,
We
that's
get along well.
I reckon that's a huge
Get along
thing.
well.
Yeah.
If you could live inside a movie, what movie would it
Oh.
be? Becky from England.
I
Treasure,
think you
Treasure
can, yeah.
Planet for me.
SpongeBob.
The Notebook.
Can you say Somos small town heroes y amamos Ecuador? We're STH and we love Ecuador in Spanish.
Somos small town heroes and Namos Ecuador.
Oh, you're a legend.
Somos small town heroes amamos Ecuador.
Marvin Sydney says, who would most likely be the leader of the group in case of a zombie apocalypse?
Zombie!
In how many countries would you like to tour and which ones?
63.
Irene, Catalonia.
Only 3 for me.
63, I think.
I would
All
love to. Yeah, I'd
Every
love to do
single
all
one.
of them. Hey.
Sarah from the USA. If you were any other genre of music, what would you be?
Metal.
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 We'd probably be a post-hardcore band.
Yeah, post-hardcore.
Definitely opera.
Most like.
What is something that us fans probably don't know about you? Ali from USA.
Um,
I have a fantasy with leopards.
everyone knows.
Yeah,
that. From the
everyone
first
knows.
Q&A video.
They didn't know how to fantasy.
I'm a FIFA addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well, my very first pet was a rabbit, and it was called Snowy because he was white.
I used to have white blonde hair, but it just randomly went brown. I didn't dye it or anything. It just eventually went to as I grew up. Like when I was pretty young, I used to have white blonde hair.
As you can tell from the stern look of my face, I'm astounded.
I was actually. What?
Hey guys,
As you,
hey lads,
you'll see it.
can we hang out sometime? Carissa from Texas.
No.
Yes.
Kelsey from New York, USA.
New
says,
York.
How do you write songs? What comes first, lyrics or music?
I think it's music.
Yeah, most
Definitely
of the
music.
time we write the music, and
Yeah.
then we find out like what does that music represent to us, and then we find out a
Yeah,
cool,
exactly.
storyline goes with the music, and then we write lyrics on top of that. Answer something good.
God damn it.
Oh,
My heart will go on. Are you single? If yes, are you seeing anyone? If you're not seeing anyone, would you consider dating a fan? If
Well-
you would want to come to Canada and catch a movie or something sometime, Savannah from Canada.
That sounds great.
We'll all go
but-
watch the movie.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we'll all
Let's
go.
all just go.
I mean-
we come as a full package.
How do you feel about your fans? Rochelle from Australia.
Just absolutely
Love them. Like we look at our comments and stuff, and we're just so astounded to get the amount of
amazing.
love that we do.
Yeah.
It's
We
amazing.
really appreciate it.
Would you ever consider doing fans meet and greets? Ash from Hong Kong. Yes.
Of course,
course.
definitely. There might be
We
one
wanna meet
soon.
you.
We're doing
Maybe.
it soon.
A meet
Just
and
maybe.
greet.
Cassidy from New Zealand says, who is the best cook and who is the worst?
Oh.
I like to think that me and Josh will be the best cooks.
And we
I'm
eat the
pretty
food.
And they eat the food, so
Yep.
Sean can't cook eggs.
you can't cook eggs
Can't
at
cook
all.
eggs at all.
Yeah, I can. But
Yeah, Sean.
Oh, I taught you how to cook eggs.
it's true.
And Michael taught me to put cheese on it.
Yeah. See.
What's your favourite pickup line? Sophia, Australia.
Hey, you got any grapes?
Hey,
Okay.
I know Michael Bono.
Same.
I have many leather-bound books, and my house smells of rich mahogany.
Which do you pour first, milk or the cereal?
Cereal.
Sophia from
Cereal.
Australia.
Cereal?
Definitely the
Why?
cereal.
Why would you pour the milk first?
That doesn't because then the cereal just float on top.
What's the first thing you would do if you become millionaires? Desiree from CA.
I'd get my own chef.
and then just fly. Tour.
Yeah.
Tour.
I'd get my own personal
Go on
chef.
tour.
Go on tour.
I'd-
Have
I'd-
a chef. Have a chef on
That,
tour.
yeah, mate, if we were millionaires, we could have multiple chefs on tour. We could have
Specific-
So
Stephen
I want to be a chef on tour.
Let's
do it.
7 chefs.
Stephen can take a culinary course.
Sounds good.
Leia from Boston. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. But that's just
Yeah.
me. But one song though, that's hard.
That's
I
hard.
can listen to that every day.
Death of a Bachelor. Panic at the Disco. That's the other one.
Bang on.
Hang on.
Mine would be Love Yourself by Justin Bieber.
What's the best bit of advice your mum ever gave you? Martha from Perth. Oh, hi Martha.
Stay away from boys like you. Haven't heard that song?
So I reckon
advice.
pour your cereal before the milk.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't change someone else's opinion, but you can change your reaction to it. And that helped me with public opinion.
Yeah, that's
cool.
is good. That's
I like
cool.
that.
Do you have any siblings? Emily Perth.
Yes,
do you want to
let's
start?
Yes.
Stephen? Stevie,
I
Stevie
have
starts.
2 younger brothers and 1 older brother.
That's right. There's the Beaven clan. I have 2 older brothers. I'm the baby in my family.
I have one younger brother.
And I have a sister. What is it like to have your fans sing your songs back to you?
It is
It's really cool.
Hilly, 2 Love Hearts,
is.
Megan from Canada.
I actually judge their pitching a lot.
Best thing in the world.
Actually,
No, it's really cool. I'm
It's
only
an
joking.
awesome feeling. So
Yeah, it is irreparable.
3 words that describe your new album, Get Up, Get Out. Megan from Canada.
I would say
Small Town Heroes.
Small Town Heroes.
Small
It's
Town
us.
Heroes.
We found our sound, and
us.
it's sounding pretty dank.
Yeah.
What are your biggest fears, Soraya from Sydney?
My biggest fear is open water. Being like,
Oh, sharks.
so swimming in real deep water and you can't see what's below you.
Imagine that.
That freaks me out.
Fair enough. That's actually better than my fear, really.
No, can't do
I am
Bees,
freaked out
wasps.
by clowns.
Mine would be clowns, spiders, and losing all of the information on my computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
computer.
Yep.
Ella Trollio from Perth with a love heart. When you imagine yourself at 80 years old, what do you see?
A corpse.
Same.
How are you? Deborah from Switzerland.
Great. Excellent.
Superb.
Pleasant.
Racer from Sydney. How can someone get your attention?
I would say by
thanks,
asking a
bros.
question in the Q&A.
Thank you guys for your questions. We've really enjoyed answering them all.
Yeah, thanks guys so much for your support. Like honestly, the amount of love we received over this past year has been insane.
Absolutely awesome.
Insane.
We've got new music coming out soon.
Yes.
Right, new music.
Get out.
1st of July.
1st of July.
July.
Get excited.
Excited.
Be
See
there
you guys later.
or
Yeah.
be square. We love you.